Need some Pokemon Legends Arceus videos to help calm the wait without being spoiled on the game? Are you scared of leaks revealing more than you want to know, but you also don't want to stay off the internet? Don't worry, I've got you covered. There will be no leaked info here, just stone cold analysis on various aspects on Pokemon Legends Arceus, based on footage we've seen down to the smallest detail. I hope everyone's having a great day today. I'm johtojonny, and I'm a gaming analyst who loves to find the small details that no one else looks for and talk about them with my audience. This time around, I'm tying up some loose ends from recent trailers and sneak peeks, so let's not waste any time getting started. First, let's talk about a small detail that goes a long way for immersion. We already know our character gets frost all over their hair and clothes in cold regions, but did you know they also get wet, as the newest overview trailer showed us? Look how Akari's outfit shines damp in the rain. Next, let's discuss these destination markers in the overworld. Obviously, these are used to pinpoint locations we need to go to throughout the story. They even have a distance counter on them. Nothing special there, right? And I've also seen plenty of PokeTubers mention it. What they didn't mention, however, is that on the map, we can see there are several destinations at the same time. In the bottom right, we can see an option to select destination, meaning we will have several objectives and can complete them in any order. That's pretty exciting. Everyone will get a completely unique experience in Legends, and I'm here for it. There's also the possibility we can set destinations ourselves, in which case, if there's something that interests you on the map, it'll be far easier to locate it than it was in Breath of the Wild. A lot of people missed this. A new area name popped up in the overview trailer. Titled Sans Reach, this area is located on the opposite side of Sinnoh from the Obsidian Fieldlands, where those pincer rocks pop out of the water. This scene of open water in the background also begs the question, how far out can we go into the open ocean? And when the boundaries hit, what will they be? Misty clouds? Strong waves? I'm excited to find out. Last time I talked about how Pokemon can seamlessly learn new moves while they're out in the wild, and that we probably choose their 4 moves from a menu of their full moveset anytime we want at a base camp. But what if the same applies for evolution? Okay, I came up with this question before finding out that this actually is confirmed, so once again, stone cold analysis wins the game. Pokemon look at the player after beating our Pokemon. Look out! That Walrein is out for blood. There's a seamless transition from standing to walking. Even the head stays turned. You know I'm a sucker for fluid movement. This tree shadow is super choppy. I'm having day 1 patch copium. On a lighter note, the game has been updated to where our character moves the grass. Granted, these are the shorter grass petals, but I'm hoping they put movement of tall grass back in when we walk in it. When catching Psyduck, Baniri sat down in the water. Markers above targeted Pokemon indicate whether or not they're alert of you. This is just a little detail that'll help us decide what we want to do next when confronting a wild Pokemon. There are numbers next to our Pokemon stats. I'm unsure exactly what they're there for, but my guess is they're temporary upgrades to the stats by the use of food or items. Last time I talked about there being an investigate option towards the end of the bridge in Jubilife. I speculated it was probably a sign pointing us in directions of where everything is. Sure enough, if I had simply rewound the footage, I would have seen at the beginning of the clip that we can indeed investigate a sign on the corners of the bridge. We still don't know if they give directions or if they just say the name of the bridge, or maybe just different notes entirely on each corner. Looking on the map, it seems we have 5 areas to explore, 4 surrounding Mount Coronet and Mount Coronet itself. However, when comparing the in-game map to the full map, it makes me wonder if there are any more areas to explore, perhaps in post-game? There are clouds obscuring more areas than just the ones we know for sure are explorable. For instance, this patch of land in the bottom left of the full map is covered up in the game map. We also see art of someone on a boat on the left body of water, yet clouds in the game map obscure that spot. As far as I thought, we couldn't traverse anywhere left of Jubilife, but maybe we actually can at some point, either late game, post-game, or DLC. Ha, the flowers dance funny. Last time I questioned the stand behind the trading post. It looks to have Arceus' arc depicted on it, leading me to believe it's a shrine of sorts. Well, thanks to Pokestami, we now have confirmation that this is indeed Pokemon's version of a street sign known as a Hokora. In real life, they're typically used to worship Shinto gods. In Pokemon Legends, they're likely used to worship god Pokemon, particularly whatever one's perspective on who Almighty Sinnoh is. Nintendo released some more mini gameplay showcases since the overview. One of them shows just how much they've improved the shadows in the game, particularly beneath trees and obsidian fieldlands. They look so deep and natural. Later on in the same trailer, we see our trainer finish a battle with Shinx, and afterwards, he wipes his forehead as if he was sweating trying to strategize. Long day at work, huh, sir? Another small trailer shows that we actually have to unlock Strong Style and Agile Style for moves. This will give us a little more variety as we progress through the game and make things a little more difficult along the way. Finally, there's a panoramic trailer that lets us look around as we traverse Hisui on rails. For one, it's our first time seeing how seamless it is to go from flying as Braviary to surfing over water on Basculegion, and from jumping out of the water on Basculegion to hopping on Weirdeer to traverse land. Man, this was a fun video, and it also makes me wonder, at the end, the first-person camera goes back to third person. Is this hinting that we can indeed play in first-person view somehow in-game? I'm excited to find this out. But what are you most excited for in Pokemon Legends? Let me know down in the comments and we'll talk about it. I've been johtojonny, and until the next video, peace out everybody.